People from across the tri-state are trying to learn more about a plan to sell groundwater to communities looking for a new water source. Good evening, I'm Hunter Petroviak. Fox 55 first told you about Artesian of Pioneer's proposal to drill into the Mission Doe aquifer and sell the water to areas around Toledo. There haven't been enough studies as to where the aquifer actually lies, but we do know it's at least under a portion of the counties that you saw there on your screen. Tonight, the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency hosted a meeting to explain the process and address any concerns people might have. Fox 55's Cody Butler has been covering the issue since July, and he's live now from Fayette, Ohio with more. Cody.
Hunter, that meeting just wrapped up here at Fayette Local Schools in Fayette, Ohio and Fulton County. The Ohio EPA says this is a very unique situation because they are dealing with a private company wanting to start a water system instead of an existing municipality. But many people from Northeast Indiana are hoping that this does not go forward. People are lining the streets and filling the high school gym in Fayette, Ohio to make sure their voices are heard. They are opposing a plan from Artesian of Pioneer to drill wells in this field and sell the water to communities around Toledo.
The Mission Doe aquifer is my sole source of water, and while I'm not worried about water for me, I'm worried about my children and I'm worried about my grandchildren. I'm worried about the future.
Many people from Northeast Indiana made the drive to Fulton County, Ohio this afternoon. They had a message for the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency.
I'm very concerned because if he can do this, there may be other people in Indiana who decide to sell their water outside.
Many Hoosiers are worried if this system is approved, their wells will dry up.
At some point, when we're without water, we'd have to transport water from Lake Erie here and treat it. And for the farmers who want to irrigate, that would be cost prohibitive.
The Ohio EPA has several steps in place before it can approve a new municipal water system like the one being proposed. Right now, an Ohio EPA spokeswoman says we are still in the early stages. Artesian of Pioneer is currently asking for approval for one well site. Ohio regulations require two, so there's a backup system. There also has to be a general and a detailed plan submitted.
Who are its customers going to be? How much water do they need?
Spokeswoman Heidi Grismer says there's no timeline for when all the approvals are in place. That's because they haven't seen anything like this before.
I do not think we have seen this particular situation before where we have an idea, but it's not fully flushed out and we don't have a lot of details.
Questions about the aquifer itself, like how long it'll take to recharge after it's been drained, are being directed to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources. Now, the Ohio EPA is still taking public comments before it makes a decision on the well site, but you only have until Friday to do so. We just put information on how you can submit those comments on our website, WFFT.com. The Ohio EPA will also have more informational meeting and public comment periods as the process goes forward. Reporting live in Fayette, Ohio, Cody Butler, Fox 55 News.